Well, here we are again. This is our last, not our last show, but our last show from here at Perk It Up in Broderville, in Indianapolis, Indiana. Had a great time here so far. And what I want to talk about here today was Robby Slaughter here, and a book you just finished writing about a year ago. And we talked a little bit about it on our last Espresso to Go show on the road. But why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, the title of the book is Failure, the Secret to Success. And it's really a book about this phenomenon that the most important way, the most effective way to succeed in business and a personal life is actually to embrace failure, as ironic as that sounds.
Sure. You know, and I think, a lot of people, you hear a lot of people talk about in sports and in life in general is, do everything you can not to fail. But I think you learn the best when you fail.
That's right. Well, Michael Jordan took thousands of shots that he missed in order to learn how to hit a shot successfully in the basketball court. Thomas Edison tried thousands of different elements to build a light bulb, but didn't work before struggling on the right one.
Right.
And so, we only hear about the success, but the reality is the failure is what brings you there.
So, and you wrote the book a little over a year ago. What failures did you have in that book writing process?
Well, quite a few, actually. One of the things that really struck me is that I was too worried at first about having a grand theme for the book and not just getting ideas on paper.
Sure.
And so when you write a book, really, it's a series of vignettes. It's a series of stories that you want to tell. And so at first I was trying to figure out an entire structure. I was trying to get an outline together. I was trying to figure out what's the overall principle of this book. And I realized that was distracting me from just going out and writing stories.
Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, it's, a lot of people, I've talked to a lot of people and I talk about writing books, and I think how it's hard to do. It can be impossible to do. I've talked to people who've spent years trying to write a book. What advice would you give to somebody to get through that process and get it done and move it forward to the process?
Well, I guess the first thing I would say is don't be afraid for your book to be terrible at the beginning. Because your book's going to be terrible at the beginning.
Sure.
If you were to look at a first draft of my book, you would not want to read it. There's so many mistakes, not just typos, but just bad ideas and incomplete sentences and thoughts that just don't really come together.
Right.
But of course, the effort of getting onto paper and getting 100, 200, 300 pages of content down is an incredible feeling because you've done something.
I can
And
imagine.
you go back and edit it. You get feedback. You can ask your friends and colleagues to support you and give you edits and advice. And that really is the next step.
Sure. Well, I got to ask you this. Once you get one book done, is it kind of like this adrenaline factor where you got to get the next book and next book and next book going?
Well, that's
do you have any
right.
projects out there?
I do. I
Right
work
now?
on a new book right now. I've got a co-author, and it's still in the hands of the publisher, so I can't release the details yet. But hopefully, we're going to be able to make an announcement here in a few months.
So it is true. Once you get one done, you go to second, the third, the fourth.
That's right. It becomes an addiction.
And next thing we have a bestseller in our hands.
That's right.
So anyway, Eric Marasco, Espresso to Go Show,
Robby Slaughter.
and we're going to head out here, and I'm not sure where we're going to go next.
Make it
We'll see where it goes.
a truck.
Thanks.